Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm jumping on. Let's just put this on airplane mode. I'm jumping on just with an energy check-in. I feel like there's two sides to a story, but then I felt quite upset, but I haven't. I've got nothing to be really upset about, but I was kind of sobbing, but not. I'm just kind of here doing what I'm doing, kind of going, composing myself. So I'm not sure if someone's really upset out there and needs some guidance, but I think I've cleared it. I had a good little sneezing session. Okay, let's see what it's about. So I feel like I'm going to use a psychic tarot. I've got the Druidcraft tarot, and I've actually, where are they? I found my Witches tarot. I'd put them away and I haven't used them for a while, and I do love them cards, so we're going to use them and hopefully get a masculine feminine energy. But first, let's have a look what the psychic tarot. Okay, so final day of this Mercury in retrograde. So let's deal with whatever issues want to come up and let's clear them through. I want to say so we can have positive movement forward. Okay. Spiritual unions first. I'll show you these cards in a minute. Then we have rest and rejuvenate. Firm foundations. Power, which is the strength card. That's a major arcana, so that's something that the universe has got its hands on. Positive movement forward, exactly what I said. And discontent and boredom. Okay, we're going to keep going. Victory and success. Patience and planning and hope. Fulfillment of wishes. So there's a spiritual union here, but there's resting, rejuvenating and building firm foundations, and I'm going to say that that's within oneself. Having the strength and the power to be able to now move on from being discontented and bored. The victory and success is about being recognised. Patience and planning. This is taking time. And then at the ending, we've got hope, which is the Star card. Fulfillment of wishes. So let's find out some more, because this is just telling me that spiritual union, that's weird. Tell me more. And then we've got fertility. Because I was just about to say, but this doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of like an order. Spiritual union, two people coming together, working from the same cup of love. That takes balanced. That takes being balanced. There's healing here, resting and rejuvenating. Oh, connecting with nature as well. You'll find a lot of healing energy there within nature. Go hug a tree. Oxytocin exchange. Okay. Firm foundation. You've got the base chakra here. So that's right at the bottom of your spine. And that's where you build upwards from. This is about being grounded. And getting out in nature will definitely ground you. And we have the power. It's like two sides of a story, two sides of a face. A gentle, loving man here, like a wise sage. And then you just kind of have the hunger of that lion, especially with the green eyes, because that's really, the green's coming from the heart chakra. The eye of, it's a lion, it's not even a tiger. So, two sides. And then we have positive movement forward. With the Eight of Pentacles here. So with the building firm foundations. This is to do with the material world, the Pentacles. Grounding here on Earth. So the positive movement forward here is new horizons are on the horizon. And this is about walking away from unhappiness. Victory and success. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. I want to say a judgment call. Okay. And then patience and planning. Again, Pentacles. So this has been in the physical. This is more spiritual. The Wands. It's more about passion. This is what we call the Harvest card. The Seven of Pentacles. It's just waiting for the right time to walk through those pillars. And then we have hope. A whole lot of hope in the hand here. Oh, I've never seen that before. There's actually a figure in that. Oh, can you see it? Just here. No, if I can get it right. If you can see, there's a figure. Oh, that way. And then a fulfillment of wishes, which is the Nine of Cups. Fulfillment of your desires. Your own personal desires. You've got a treasure chest. A scroll. And I'm not sure what flowers you're sniffing. And then we have fertility, which is a card of the Empress. But as it's come out with fertility, pregnancy. Fertile. Okay. Let's have a look on the enchanted map because we need to delve a bit deeper with this one. It's not just as plain sailing as that. There's this discontentment and bored. Okay, well I get that. Walking away from something that no longer serves and doesn't fulfill. And going towards the fulfillment of wishes. But we have the universe giving you fertility. So that was sent. In whatever way, whether that's growth. We spoke about nature here, but fertility. She does look like, though. It's weird. It's like she's holding a baby, but there's no baby there. Peacock behind as well, the peacock feathers. We'll put it together. She looks quite stern. Let's get an enchanted map. Someone's shown their true colours. The peacock. Into the unknown. Oh, okay. Number 7. We checked out what number 7 meant yesterday, didn't we? So, success, mastery, insight. It was more about tapping in to divine wisdom. Okay, I was saying about the major arcana. So we've got that fertility card, and she distracted me. And then we've got the power, which is the strength, the universe giving you courage, integrity, and the power to do what's right. And then we have hope, so needing a lot of faith. Into the unknown, card number 7. Trust, and all will be revealed. Well, that's quite bizarre, isn't it? Because I said, it's like she's holding a baby, but the baby's not there. You can't see the baby. Trust, and all will be revealed. Well, there's the hope. And the universe has sent you this. It's a time where you need to have faith. And that fertility card seems to be the bottom of our deck, which means that's the underlying energy. And then we've got into the unknown. Two sides to a story. Okay. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvellous territories and valuable treasures. Okay. But this is a bit unknown to me, so let's delve into the unknown and see what wants to transpire from it. So, into the unknown. In we go. Okay. So before we... My coffee doesn't taste nice. I've got a horrible taste in my mouth. Okay. Let's see what the Archangel Guidance want to say. It says leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Right, let's get another one. Victory. We've already had the victory and success card. So your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. And clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. I'll be honest, I feel that they are for me, that through this reading I have to be careful what I say. Okay. So I believe that the advice that I'm going to be giving maybe, I don't know, is important. Just with the leadership there, I don't know why, I just felt, notice your reoccurring feelings and as they signify divine guidance, and I had this urge to come on because I felt that somebody maybe needed some reassurance. It was like I needed to explain another side of the story. Okay, so love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if you've got to love yourself first, someone's feeling quite abandoned. They're not feeling mothered. It's missing. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe somebody here really did make the effort and thought that it was in the name of love. And children. Your love life is being affected by children with fertility. It's like this, I say she's a little girl, she's got like a little pet. She looks quite contented. What's he holding? Oh, he's got the dogs. Okay. And my pussycats are eating. It's the boy, he's awake. You're going to be good today, aren't you? You've been kind of like chilled out. Zonked out for like 24 hours. He seems awake now. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So having to love yourself first and do what's right for you. Make the effort. And I feel that that is that you have made the effort somewhere. And it's like you're needing to hold on to all hope now and all the strength that you have. But very soon, it's like when you clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we have children here. So your love life and you moving on, this positive moving forward, is being affected by children. You're very discontented and bored. But it looks like it's victory here. And it's something to do with the spiritual union. Okay. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's bringing it back to the now. Having a look and actually appreciating what you do have. It's a good starting point. To not look at what you don't have, but look at what you do have, and then you can start from there. And then the help will come in as needed. It's like, what can you work with? True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So it looks like there's this pull towards, pull, but I've pushed. Okay. So there is this draw into the unknown, I want to say, with this spiritual union. But there's something still going on about the fertility here with the children. So let me put that, excuse me, that children card over there. And I want to put true love. This is a romance of a lifetime very soon. And I want to put them with the spiritual union card. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That can go with the bored and discontentment. Making the effort. That's got to be the power card. And love yourself first. That comes under rest and rejuvenation. That's where you'll learn to do what's right for you. Bottom of the deck, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Right, so this ex, this, well, she's called Fertility. She's not called the Empress here. And children. Bored, discontented, not for you, moving on. There's been patience and planning here. Right, okay, so let's read this one. I'm going to read the children first. The Romance Angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them or you or your partner have kids who are why can't I get these words out? Okay, let's start again. The Romance Angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. This is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honour and support all expressions of love, and they're willing and able to help you with any issue concerning children. In addition, this card can signify that your or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or a lightened spirit, or it could signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. Okay. Let's read the Release the Ex. So this could be an ex-partner that you have children with. Is she pregnant? Okay. She's pregnant, but this person's considering, I want to say, walking in a different direction. Okay, but being affected by this this fertility card and the children. Right, let's read Release Your Ex. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old, familiar feelings arise, or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings. Or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. What came to mind was yesterday the gentleman writing. It's like he was maybe brain dumping. That's a good method to do. Brain dump and then burn it. Oh, we've got finances and careers staring at me here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So not only do we have an ex, it looks like there could be a baby in the scene. We have children, and we have your finances and career. Wow, we've got an all-rounder then. That was most definitely the upset feeling that I was feeling, because it was very much, that's what I was doing. I just kept going, you know, when you just uncontrollably, you're just upset, and you're really upset, and you just can't stop crying. And it was like, okay, I've got no tears, and my nose I had to clear. But I just felt the urge to come on. This is, okay, look, it's the end of Mercury retrograde. Things will turn around as from tomorrow. So let's deal with this. Let's look at the sides of the stories, I suppose. I don't want to put them away, though. I feel like I might need these cards to refer back to. So let me just try and condense it all. Oh, my coffee's tasting better now. A little bit. I was really looking forward to that cup of coffee. Okay. Who do we start with? Let's start with the masculine cards. Start with the masculine energy here. I mean, the Nine of Cups normally does depict a gentleman. I would say it is my masculine fulfillment of wishes, because the Nine of Pentacles, it's like it's a role reversal with the masculine and feminine energies. So when you have the Nine of Cups or you have the Nine of Pentacles, I always look at the Nine of Cups as being a masculine, because he's managed to master love, which feminines, you know, they kind of live from this, this heart space. More because they're more aligned with spirituality, where the men are more here, grounded. Both need each other and the power of it, because the feminine is very strong, but you need a masculine to be able to execute that. So actually the masculines are kind of like here in the 3D, the stronger ones. I was going to say don't tell them that. No, they should know that. So where am I going with this? I'm not sure. Oh, the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is a gentleman that's got 9 cups, very fulfilled, but there's one missing. And that makes you 10 of Cups. So it's like he needs to find his own fulfillment of wishes, which is loving yourself first and doing what's right for you. And then you're ready to be able to let somebody else in, and then you have this happy 10 of Cups. It's like you kind of crossed over the rainbow. So we're at that stage here where the Nine of Pentacles is a feminine's energy who has managed to balance out the 3D world. So she is independent on her own and can manage sufficiently without a gentleman. Let's say that. But obviously will work better if she has a gentleman, because feminines, you know, we are powerful here, but it's the masculine when they actually integrate both energies. The strength comes. So, wow, I don't know why I've just gone off into that, describing what the... So this is a masculine, and it was here that I picked up the green in the eyes, just kind of understanding. It's like a hunting down love. But there's such a gentleness to that card. There's a gentleness to the lion in the Wizard of Oz. Although they called him the cowardly lion, but he's not really, is he? He just doesn't know what to do. He just wants to please. Big scaredy cat, really. That's what you are. Let's have a look at the masculine side, see what they want to say. So we've got the King of Wands. He's wanting passion. Let's put him there. Ace of Pentacles. He's wanting stability, abundance. And this is about wanting things to come together, finally come together. This is a universe offering it. There's the bear there, on his own. Looks like he's coming out of his cave. We have the Strength card again. Don't start flicking, please. Oh, I've got my belly rumbling now. It's gonna roar. Okay. Two of Wands, about planning now. New beginnings. Six of Swords, moving on here. There's 2 in a boat. I will show you these in a minute. I want to try and get a story together because it's not crystal clear. The Tower. And this gentleman does not look happy at home. Right, let's stop it there then. Death. This is a transformation. Something's happened here. That's the underlying energy, death. This is a losing of something. Okay. We have the Tower. There's 2 people coming out of this tower. The lightning struck. And then we have a very unhappy gentleman here. Now this card normally should be really happy. It's the legacy. It's an older gentleman who's looking on to his children who have children. You know, there's money, there's abundance, there's security. There's a really good, happy life. And this card does not look it. Again, we've got a little girl playing with a dog We have the gentleman who's really looking quite deflated, and he only seems to have really one pentacle on his shoulder. We have somebody leaning kind of over him. They don't look particularly happy. And then we've got someone else in the background, an older feminine, and I'm not sure what she's doing with the pentacles. Where's she stashing them pentacles? So hopefully you can see what I've just explained, what I saw. That's not a good Ten of Cups. But it's definitely not a good Ten of Cups. Doesn't look like they're all hey diddly doodly. It looks quite concerning there. Actually looks like people are working on different things. He's not doing anything. The children are just amusing themselves with pets, it looks. It's that pressure behind this gentleman. It looks like someone's pushing down on his shoulders, really putting pressure on him. And he's just like being this observer and watching it all, but it's caused this death. And I'm hoping that this is a transformational death, okay, and not a death in the physical or a transition. So I'm hoping that this is actually a transformation, leaving one way and going into another. With the Tower here, this is the universe. I mean, these are major arcanas. Oh, again. Let me show you the cards. Jasper. Hey. Baby. I can't sit there and stroke you to relieve your itch. Anywhere else? Okay. Sorry. Might have to move the chair, guys. Just put him over by the door. Okay. Come on, little one. Would you right by the microphone? You just sit there and be a good boy. Okay. It's King of Wands, so wanting passion, wanting abundance, security. Seems to be on his own now. And then we have the Strength card, but which is the same. I've jumped. Strength. Back planning now. There's 2 rods there, so one for yourself, one to offer somebody else. In a boat. The 6 of Swords is normally about wanting to kind of put your hood up, leave at night, forget it all ever happened, not wanting to see anyone or deal with it, just moving on to fresh new horizons. That's like when it's time to move on, it's just been too heartbreaking, and I want to say like mentally heartbreaking. The Swords are really to do with our mind, our thoughts. Okay. And then we have the Tower, which normally means the universe would like you to deal with this now. It's like the aftermath. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Death card on the bottom. I really don't know how to go with this reading. Let's use the Witch's Tarot. So I think we can see that this masculine here is wanting more passion, more stability. There's this energy of needing to let go of the past. The Tower's here, needing strength. And because we've got the masculine, and I want to say the feminine energy here, that's interesting. You know, I said about the Cowardly Lion, it just reminded me how he would hide behind the the tree in The Wizard of Oz and run, and it's like he's kind of like behind the feminine energy, the strength of the feminine. And she's holding him back. She calms his beast. And I would say that's to do with the spiritual union. The feminine there calms the beast, where it feels like, because of the discontentment, the board, having to release the energy, plus we've had children, looking very unhappy here. Finances and career as well. It's more looking like somebody more antagonises. One tames and one kind of unlocks. Yeah, mastery by two sides of the story. Two sides of the coin. Right, let's have a look at these Witches Tarot. Heartache. Heartache to the legacy. Okay, sunshine. The sun. Coming in quickly. Here comes the sun, little darling. It's all right. Well, I've been singing that loads. And it really is. This is a good. This is a good now. You have a baby in your hands. So whose baby is it? Maybe you're caring for this baby because you're holding this baby here. Oh, that's nice. What are you showing the baby? A lot of love, because you've got green bands. Oh, and there's a nice golden retriever here. Okay. The truth comes in. From the Emperor to the Queen of Cups. He's out on the doorstep, but he's coming. That's why I had to explain everything I did. She's not aware of it. So she's not aware of what's going on. That's why it's this unknown. That's probably why I had to tread carefully or look into it deeper. This is unknown. This feminine here hasn't been brought into this. That's what I want to say. Right, so let me talk you through these ones. Okay. So, we have heartbreak, loss. It's in the past. You're coming into the sunshine now. You can see that the dark clouds are behind the Three of Swords here. You have to take those swords out, though, so that you allow your heart really to break and then to heal. And it looks like when that's done, we have the right Ten of Pentacles now. That looks better. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that means that your children, it's just this baby, isn't it? It's like the baby's missing from her arms, but the baby's in your arms. Just, okay. And that's going to be the influence that you can bring upon this child, whatever's happened. The children are, okay, it's kind of like what I've been touching on last kind of days. It's like the sweetest revenge you will be able to get. I don't really believe in revenge, but it is really, you don't need to tell anyone. You just go and do your own thing and you show them the way. And this looks like this isn't going to stop you in your tracks. It may have done. But it actually looks like you're moving on to very happy, abundant prosperity now, where you are valued. It's a complete change around for the Ten of Pentacles, look. And then what do we have next? The Sun. So the Sun comes in. We do have victory and success here. We're in and hope. Okay, still that started off with the spiritual union here, which is a romance of a lifetime and very soon. So it looks like your sunshine will come in, and it can come in fast. And it looks like once you clearly decide what you want, you know it's a romance of a lifetime. And as soon as you decide, it comes in. So you have to clearly decide what you want. And then we have the speaking the truth. Okay, that makes sense. If this is undercover, I've dealt with situations before like this that have stayed secrets for a long, long time. And it can be quite a predicament to be in. Okay, that's about speaking the truth. Sorry, because in my head I'm thinking about how I've witnessed this before, and it's when the father isn't the father, but they still raise a child. Okay. Then we have the Emperor, who does have 2 children he's looking at. Or maybe I've touched on something. I don't know. It all comes out for a reason, so wanting to do what was best. Okay. So here's the Emperor here now, looking at his 2 children there. And it's about taking authority. And this is towards the Queen of Cups. So this would be somebody that actually does satisfy you. It's a very nurturing, loving energy. She's very maternal. Just offers love. And then we have the gentleman here sitting on his doorstep. It looks like he's been kind of shut out. And then we have, that's why I explained it, the feminine energy, the 9 of Pentacles. So that would definitely be a spiritual union. If you've got a gentleman who's at the fulfillment of wishes on the 9 of Cups, and you've got a feminine that's wishes are, well, financially, I won't say in the physical, is secure as well, these 2 can come together and they'll be a perfect blend. Because they are self-sufficient on their own. So there's no kind of neediness. There's not this expectation from the other. That's what I want to say. Spiritual union. When 2 heads come together, 2 souls, 2 heads. And that was that. But at the bottom is, this is about not knowing what's going on. That's interesting. Not knowing what's going on and just going within for your answers. Understanding the truths. I'm not sure. But we have the Death card. So at the bottom of the deck there. And somebody's gone through a transformation and the other person's not aware of it. Where'd that come from? Okay. Now, let's have a look. You've got this. You've got this cards out. So you got this. Let's have a look, see what they want to say. Whoa, 2 decided to come out. It says, to lead the orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. And today is a new day. They just kind of slipped out. It's what Wayne Dyer, he wrote a book actually with his daughter, Serena, which was really interesting book. It's called Don't Die With Your Music Still In You. But I loved reading how she actually viewed growing up with a man who was on a spiritual ascension, how she rebelled against that, but still the lessons that she learned. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's like, don't die with your music still in you. So to lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. I get, because I've got a daughter like that who was very, very, like, not into, oh, you know, okay, mum. And because I just carried on doing it, actually she's awoke now and she's very much in sync. But we can talk about who she used to be and see the development. And it's about, you know, none of us are perfect, but we do have a choice whether we go through this journey and actually grow. And it is kind of like doing it for your children. For me personally, it was like, well, I'm still going to carry on. You'll kind of catch up at some point as long as I'm the role model. So to lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. And I do, Jasper, and sorry, and I do kind of lead them in my direction, and it can be challenging because sometimes you do have to kind of turn your back on the old and just go your way. So I want to talk about the schooling system, about how, but I'm not going to. But today is a new day. But that's something that, by example, you can be taken down by certain situations because that's how it's done. And I'm just really not one of them people that you look after your own. That's what. Something about raising children in fear. I don't know. I just never want to do that. So I've gone right off into one. If it's something to do with that book, it is an awesome book to read. Don't Die With Your Music Still In You, Dr. Wayne Dyer and Selena, I believe. Serena Dyer. He has quite a few children, actually. All with their own unique talents, but I believe that Serena was the most difficult. She was went down the drug route and was quite manipulative towards her dad, which is challenging when you're trying to be like this soul on a journey, and then you have the challenges of your children come in. I mean, they are the biggest lessons because you have to be authentic. They know the real you, don't they? And they know how to push your buttons. So, well, that's anyone within your close family unit. Right, okay, let's get some more because I'm really talking now. Tomorrow you will be unstoppable. I said that. All planets are moving tomorrow. Forward motion, positive forward motion. Tomorrow you will be unstoppable. Okay, so that's cool. I'm going to get a well-being card. I've got to read all those, really? It's quite a lot. No, I'm not going to read all those, come on. Lots of well-being come out. Okay, time to take care of you. Love yourself first. What's it say there? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. There is abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. That's about choosing whether to be living a poverty mindset or an abundant mindset. Oh, the birds are here. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. You keep thinking there is a shortage of abundance, but shortage is only a perception. There is a never-ending stream of abundance. There is no shortage whatsoever. That's it. It's quite a blunt message, wasn't it? It's just a mindset. As I breathe deeply, I feel myself thrive, and you do need to breathe deeply in this situation. I'll help as much as I can this end, but yeah, I have been actually trying to breathe my way through this energy. So it says thriving is as natural as breathing itself. By relaxing often and breathing deeply, your natural thriving is enhanced. So you might have to take a few deep breaths. I don't know, them flowers on the background there reminded me, I said about what was that gentleman smelling. So, oh, there they are there in the circle. Oh, let's get one more from here. Okay, we've got two. It says, I am a physical extension of creative, non-physical energy. You are so much more than your physical body you have come to know as you. You are source energy, and you are focused on the leading edge of thought. In this powerful now, you hold the key to allowing the source that is you to flow. The better you feel, the more you are allowing that connection. Allow it to flow. Okay, so work on loving yourself first. That really comes in with kind of like abandonment. It's like whenever you feel that you're lacking love from others, just put that back onto yourself tenfold. Give yourself all the love that you're desiring from others. Okay. It's like stop looking for it outside. Give it to yourself. So I am learning that all problems resolve themselves. It is a lesson. So when you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from you, and Source hears and answers it immediately. Once you remove your attention from the problem, you then allow the solution. Give birth to the question and let it go, and allow the answer to flow. The card that I pulled today for the Channel of Love Facebook page was Simplicity. It talks about letting it go. Tomorrow, I've put the card away. Oh no, I haven't. Tomorrow you're going to be unstoppable. So take time to relax. But it's when it says very soon. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And it says when you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from it, and Source hears and answers it immediately. Once you remove your attention from the problem, you then allow the solution. So it's kind of like maybe you've just experienced what you don't want. So the reverse of that is, okay, so what do I want? It's just allowing you to be conscious of your emotions and loving yourself first and caring about how you feel. And this energy here is making you bored and discontented. So then obviously you need to be doing the opposite. So give birth to the question and let it go, and allow the answer to flow. I'm not sure, I've got a weird selection of cards out. Okay, let's have a look at the colour cards. Hopefully we'll be able to get you a card great for healing here. There is a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this reading. Just someone being left out. But there's truth needed here. Okay. It says Auburn, ground yourself. Yeah, card number 11. But that brings us in with 1111 really, which is the spiritual union kind of card. And people are coming into union now, couples that are meant to be together. There's a big healing going on our planet at the moment. So Auburn, card number 11. Oh, it's not in the book, so I can't read it. I said go and hug a tree. It really is about grounding and finding the answers outside. So we'll get another one though. I want to see if I can read one. Jade, take action. So ground yourself, take action. Jade, the colour jade, I've been hearing a lot around. So card number 32. Jade is a colour of serenity, tranquility, love and nurturing. It creates balance, harmony and self-sufficiency, releasing negativity from your mind and stimulating ideas. Got the trees here again, look. Making what is complex seem simpler and doable. Jade is a cleansing colour. I was only speaking yesterday about how I would like, let's not even go there, like a sunshine temple. And I was describing about how you feel when the sun just streams through when you're in the forest and it's just like a stream of light. And I was talking about having somewhere where people could come into this stream of light and just kind of regenerate. That's where my brain goes to, but that's what it reminded me of. So it's definitely this air of connecting with nature. So I'm going to read all that again. Jade is a colour of serenity, tranquility, love and nurturing. It creates balance, harmony and self-sufficiency, releasing negativity from your mind and stimulating ideas, making what is complex seem simpler and doable. Jade is a cleansing colour. Allow jade to help you take action and make your life easier. Action. Whatever you have been putting off doing, just do it. Let go of any excuses and take action. Think of what you would love and surround yourself and your desires with a jade light. Say, I can do this. It's easy. The universe supports my goals and dreams and manifests them into physical reality. What was I wanting to say? Oh, very soon. I'm like, why am I picking my nails? Even I'm picking my nails, I've been biting my lip so much. That's kind of stopped now, but no, it didn't come back yesterday. I was like, I'm biting my lip again. So, what's this picky, flicky energy? I know he's looking more chilled out now. He looks like a king on his throne. Okay, so clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I picked up something in that jade. Clearly decide, okay, that's right, what you want so that it comes to you now. Why am I so distracted? Get your words out. Okay. Whatever you've been putting off doing, just do it. Let go of any excuses and take action. Think of what you would love and surround yourself and desires with a jade light. So that just comes in great with that. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. Right, I did read all that, yes. Let's have a look at a chakra card and then I'm going to end on a, I don't know. I do not know. That's a good mantra for the day. I do not know. Okay, let's get a chakra card. Faith comes in great. This whole reading needs faith. Ended on the hope card. Have a look at the picture first. Okay. I know the book's going to be right in front of me because I've just... Come on now. How do I do this? Right, okay. Focus. Do I just like put boxes somewhere? Oh, up there. Seriously. Oh, I'm losing the plot. I'm losing the plot, guys. Oh no, it's into the unknown. We're not meant to know, are we? Okay. Well, I hope I did get a message out and maybe some help. Looks like it's a bit of a sensitive topic, so that's very much in the unknown. So let's have a look at faith. Royal purple brick. I am more than I think I am. Let's love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. The legend. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. Oh, that's really what I heard. Well, not heard, I felt. The great spirits appear and tell her she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her not to give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. This comes in perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to read it again. It's definitely the energy. Okay. So, the legend. This is the legend, the story, the tale. Okay. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her not to give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. Okay, the inspiration. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. So, personal inquiry. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? Key ideas. Narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way. Keywords, gifts, muse and fear. Right, here's the meditation. This is the time to let go and recognise your own gifts. Thank your guides for protecting you and not allowing you to give up. This is the first step in communicating and sharing with the world. The royal purple brick is a part of your path, not the entire journey. Okay. Keep the faith. Have faith. So, I want to end on a Rumi message. Right, have I got everything that I need? My book? Check. Cool. Okay. Let's finish off this reading with a message from Rumi. Because tomorrow is a brand new start. Positive movement forward. It's like time to crack on. It's, yeah, definitely in the air. We've just been clearing through all the muck. All the muck. Clearing the path. Oh, that's nice. Maybe that's what this video will be called. Clearing the path. That's what you need to do. Okay, let's get a message from Rumi. Indecisive. No, I don't want to. Patience of a saint, me. I could sit here for however long we want to. It's obviously important. We're trying to find the right card. There it is. Al-Uza Star of Venus. Card number 26, which is beautiful, brings us to that infinity. Number 8, 2 and a 6. We've had this one before, I believe. It comes in well with that, them purple stones there, or the purple bricks. So let's read what this card message, what the message is for you. That's good from there. It says that I'll read the poem first. I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you. A lot about going into the unknown, seeing what you can't see, especially at the bottom of that deck there, being blindfolded and kind of in the unknown. I'm going to put the card down. It says, my beautiful one, born of pure radiance, you have love in your heart and a passion for play that cannot be dulled by bleakness, boredom, or fear. Your soul is sensual and dances with life, with utter abandonment and devotion. Though the ways of this world seem strange to you at times, you eventually declare it to be nothing but strange beauty, and expand your heart, resisting nothing to allow all to be bathed in the radiance of your being. You are here to share the light of another world, a blessed world of consciousness pure, and divinity so absolute that it transcends duality and instead brings all into the oneness of the greatest love. So the star of Venus, oh no, it's that, I can't, androgyne, I know this now. The star of Venus is the great androgyne, neither solely masculine nor feminine, but an integration of both. Exactly what we're talking about. The power it bestows is mighty and based utterly in love. When this star seeks us out, multiple blessings are bestowed and our spiritual growth can be accelerated in ways that may be quite dazzling and surprising to our more limited mindset and belief systems. With great blessings, great growth is possible. However, the blessings don't do the growth for us, making it magically happen. They give us the oomph we need, the power, and the opportunities and assistance we need, yet it is still we who take the journey. The great spiritual journey for old souls at this time in Earth's history is a journey from duality to oneness. I'm just going to stop there because I said about how we are uplifting at the moment, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're bringing in oneness, and it's partnerships like this that will do that. It is kind of like a mission. So, okay, that's why it's important to be balanced, and why I suppose I've picked up on being balanced in your own independence with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Let's get back to this because I'll go off. Okay. The great spiritual journey for old souls at this time in Earth's history is the journey from duality to oneness. Many are signing up for that wild, loving adventure. This oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for the journey. I've got goosebumps. I think I've done a really good job this evening. Okay. So many are signing up for that wild, loving adventure. This oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for that journey. This journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about avoiding what is not wanted in order to pursue what is wanted. It is about embracing the all, of finding the freedom and joy originally sought, but now through a path that takes you into joy and freedom existing within. To take the great transformation from man or woman into cosmic androgyne does not require that we lose our sense of femininity or masculinity. Rather, they become so superior in development that they cease to be distinguished from each other. Our masculine clarity, with its discernment, practicality, and application, becomes so tender, loving, compassionate, and tempered with grace that the feminine is integrated with it. I could cry reading that, it's beautiful. Our feminine nurturance, dedication, and connection to life become so fierce that discernment and wise action naturally prevail. I hope that explained how I was trying to explain how we need each other. The power of oneness. With this great Androgynous, I don't know if it's pronounced like that, anyway, Androgynous, and with the great androgynous, I'm going to really read like I know this stuff, okay. With the great androgynous integration of the masculine and feminine into oneness, men and women of this beautiful earth become capable of new consciousness. It is of one based in love, of service to life, of letting go of judgment, stereotypes, and limited belief systems, and of opening up to compassion for all life. All the consciousness is anchored. Spiritual growth doesn't say that. It says as. And that's what we're doing. We're anchoring in, okay, the consciousness. So as the consciousness is anchored, spiritual growth becomes rapid. I shared something on the Facebook page yesterday regarding about how all the obstacles are actually part of the arising of consciousness. It's all coming to the surface. Okay. So as the consciousness is anchored, spiritual growth becomes rapid. This is not necessarily without some bumps and bruises, letting go of old notions of what it is to be a man or a woman, to be a masculine or feminine, letting go of fear of women or men, of emasculation or victimization. Letting go of wounding are all great steps forward. They promise liberation, empowerment and compassion, as well as peace and happiness. Yet they are not easy steps to take. Great resistance can be evoked within you as an individual and also within the culture around you, which might find your notion of personal spiritual empowerment confronting and challenging to their culture of fear-based enslavement of the soul. They will be right about it being confronting, but mistaken in assuming that confrontation is something best resisted. So then what to do? Al-Uza, the ancient shining one, also known as the Star of Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions of people. She is known as the worthy ally in battle of any kind, even spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her way, which is not to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. So we spoke about this yesterday. Justice system, you don't fight fear with fear. You just don't fight it like that. Okay, so does this mean you should not feel fear, hate or anger? Of course not. Venus denies no experience, so let yourself feel whatever you feel. The guidance is not to stop being human. Take the next step into the divine human, into allowing the star blessing to nestle in your heart so you can shift as you feel the feelings, holding them with compassion, then choosing your own truths that resonate at a far more refined vibration. The rebellious passion of the Star of Venus is that she seeks out whomever is ready to know more fully the truth of divine oneness. Whether the culture around them can acknowledge one of their own becoming more enlightened as a blessing or not, it is a divine gift nevertheless. How liberating it shall feel to be truly empowered to live life as you feel is truthful, and to feel completely empowered to allow others to do the same. With joy in your heart, you understand that everyone is walking an unfolding path, and that we don't have to understand or justify the path of another to feel peace in our own hearts. If you are stumbling with judgment within yourself, do not fear. The blessing of Venus is coming to you to help you surrender it, to help you find your way through so that you can be free now. Your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it, possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too, for in truth there is one path and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom and empowerment to grow spiritually and live your life accordingly. You are becoming, through bestowal of grace, something more of a goddess and a god, of a human and a sacred animal, integrating as one. So have a look at that again. And then we have the Strength card with the Feminine here. This is Sacred Alchemy, amplified in the star fires of Venus, who love you as a brother, sister, and honours your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved, shine bright. Shine bright, the first star I see tonight. Okay, right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Good reading. We kind of got there in the end, but I think we did. It's a coming together. It's kind of, you have a ticket for a new journey, and it's like you clearly decide what you want and it's there. Okay, have a fantastic day. I'll be back on when I'm drawn to be back on. So until then, take care. Bye for now.